Did you know that holding the deed to your property is like having the ultimate key to unlock countless financial doors? Today, we'll demystify the entire process of obtaining your deed in DeKalb County, whether you're a first-time homeowner or looking to keep your records updated. Section 1. The key to your property. You know, a property deed really isn't just some random piece of paper you shove in a filing cabinet and forget about. It is the absolute, definitive legal proof of your slice of the world. So we're going to explore exactly why having this specific document securely in your hands is so absolutely vital for your financial security. Think about it. Whether you are refinancing your home, trying to set up an estate plan, or, dealing with a sudden, frustrating boundary dispute with a neighbor, your deed is literally the first thing you're going to need. Without it, well, you are effectively locked out of your own property rights and all the financial leverage that comes with them. Now, what's really interesting here is that not all deeds are created equal. Yep, depending on exactly how you acquired your property, you'll be looking at entirely different types of legal protection. A general warranty deed, for instance, that's the gold standard. It guarantees the title across the property's entire history. It's the absolute strongest protection a buyer can get. But on the flip side, we have what's called a quitclaim deed. This one simply transfers whatever interest the current owner has, totally as is. It's super common for things like family transfers, divorces, or moving your property into a trust, but you gotta remember, it doesn't carry that same historical guarantee. So figuring out which one you actually hold is step 1. Section 2. Which DeKalb County is yours? Okay, before we can grab your records, we actually have to untangle a pretty massive bureaucratic twist. If you just jump online and type DeKalb County property records, you are probably going to end up very confused. Why? Because there isn't just one DeKalb County in the United States. To get your deed, you first have to pinpoint exactly where your property is, because the rules and literally even the names of the offices in charge change drastically across state lines. If you're in Decatur, Georgia, you're looking for the real estate division of the Clerk of Superior Court. But let's say you head over to DeKalb County, Tennessee. Well, there, you need the Register of Deeds. In Missouri and Indiana, they call it the Recorder of Deeds. And over in Alabama, property records are often tied straight to the probate judge's office. You absolutely must identify your specific local custodian before you do anything else. Section 3. Searching your local land records. Once you've actually nailed down your specific county office, your next move is navigating their unique local system to find your property file. And honestly, this just brilliantly illustrates how meticulously these local records are governed. Take a look at this real 2025 ordinance from the Board of Commissioners in DeKalb County, Indiana. It dictates the precise fees for reproducing public records in bulk, down to a hyper-specific 15 cents per page. Every single county out there has strict local laws just like this, governing exactly how records are kept, searched, and handed out. You're dealing with official legal archives here, so understanding their specific local rules is absolutely essential. So how exactly do you find your file? Well, most counties nowadays offer some pretty robust online search portals. You can usually just search by the grantor or grantee, which is really just a fancy way of saying the buyer or seller names. You can also punch in your parcel identification number or PIN. Now get this, here's a fascinating little quirk. You might assume that searching by your everyday street address is the easiest way to go, right? Well, in places like DeKalb County, Illinois, local law actually prohibited indexing property by common street addresses for decades. They literally only started indexing addresses on May 6, 1988. So if you're hunting for a historical deed there, you have to use your PIN or owner name instead. Wild, right? Section 4. Steps to obtain your deed. All right, with your search complete and your document finally located in their system, let's lay out the exact steps to officially request your copy. The standard process is basically a simple 4-step framework. First step, gather all your info, like your PIN and the original recording date. Second, choose your method. Are you going to use a digital portal, mail in a request, or just walk right into the courthouse? Third, submit the official request form. And finally, pay the standard processing fee. Oh, a quick heads up. If you're requesting legally certified copies, which you usually need for court or legal proceedings, make sure you have your government-issued ID ready to go. You should also be aware that the technology you can use is heavily dependent on your state. Over in Georgia, for example, they have a slick, modernized e-certification portal run by the Georgia Clerks Authority. You can order certified copies entirely online, but you have exactly 6 days to pay by credit card before your request is totally kicked out of the system. Compare that to DeKalb County, Tennessee, where e-recording is currently just listed as coming soon. That means for now, you're going to have to rely on good old-fashioned mail or an in-person visit to the courthouse in Smithville. Section 5. Navigating fees and avoiding scams. This brings us to a super critical part of the process, and you absolutely must be vigilant here, because there are predatory third-party scams actively targeting everyday homeowners. Have you ever opened your mailbox and found a very official-looking letter labeled Deed Processing Notice? It looks incredibly urgent, it looks governmental, and it generously offers to send you a copy of your own deed to secure your records. But it really begs the question, are you being drastically overcharged for this?
Almost always, yes. These deceptive mailers often try to slap you with an outrageous flat fee of $90. They are literally banking on the fact that most homeowners just don't understand how public records work. They try to trick you into paying nearly $100 for a public document that you already have the absolute legal right to access on your own.
Because here is the reality. DeKalb County, Indiana actually had to issue an alert about this exact $90 scam, just to remind residents that a copy of their deed is available directly at the recorder's office for a grand total of $1 per page. It's the same deal in DeKalb County, Georgia. Regular copies are $1 a page, and a fully certified copy is just $2.50. Seriously, never ever pay an outside company exorbitant fees for something your local government will provide to you directly for pennies. Now, obtaining a simple copy is one thing, but what if you actually need to legally transfer or change a deed? Say you're getting married, divorced, or moving a property into an LLC. Well, in Georgia, there are legitimate attorney-prepared services that will handle the entire transfer for a flat fee of $295. That covers the title search, drafting the new deed, and handling the whole e-recording process with the clerk of Superior Court. It completely removes the need for you to ever make a trip to the courthouse in Decatur. It's just a great example of how understanding the system can save you a massive amount of time and headache.
Section 6. Protect your real estate today.
At the end of the day, understanding your local systems, utilizing those official portals, and avoiding those ridiculous fees puts the power over your real estate right back into your own hands. So take action today. Figure out exactly which local office is yours and bookmark their specific online portal. Throw those $90 scam mailers straight into the recycling bin. And definitely take advantage of modern tools. For example, DeKalb County, Missouri offers this fantastic, totally free service called Deed Watch. You just register your name, and the system automatically emails you if any recording activity happens under your identity. It's an amazing way to instantly catch potential property fraud. So definitely check if your specific county offers a similar alert system. Now, as a quick reminder, this explainer provides general information based on the current process in DeKalb County. Procedures may change, so always confirm details with official county offices. This is not legal advice. So isn't it time you took control of your most valuable asset? Securing a copy of your deed gives you incredible peace of mind and makes sure you're ready for whatever financial opportunities or challenges lie ahead. If you've got any questions about navigating your county's records, or if you have a personal experience to share about securing your own deed, please leave them in the comments below. We would absolutely love to hear from you.